Hi, single people. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tony Gubanga, your Mito coach and relationship expert. This week we'll look at money, your perception about money when it comes to dating and eventually in marriage. Like it or not, your understanding and your perception, and your attitude about money will determine the decisions that you're going to make about spending your money. Whether you're going to live a frugal life, whether you're going to be a saver, a spendthrift, whether you're going to be an investor, it all depends on your attitude, your perception, and your understanding about money. So, think again. Ask yourself this question: what do you know about money? What have you learned about money? Do you take time to read on the stock market? Do you take time to improve or educate yourself about money? Or are you one of these guys that just says, well, as long as I'm working, or as long as I can take product A to destination B and make a profit in the middle, then that's all that I care, because what I'm interested in isn't paying the bills. Or if you're a minister, as long as I'm getting money for my ministry, as long as people are giving tithes and offerings, then I don't have to worry about that. Really? If that is your mindset and you hope to get married, then my friend, you are setting up yourself for failure, because you need to really understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. The very thing that you're doing and why you're doing it to get money, because your motives determine your intention. And if your motives are not right, then you're going to make the wrong decisions every time, because you'll end up like with the Machiavellian principle: the end justifies the means. You marry someone else who has a totally different opinion about money. You fail to reconcile that. The two of you end up in that marriage and it's a disaster. The second thing is your attitude about money. What is your attitude about money? Do you worship it? Is it your idol? Or do you look at it as an opportunity? Because for some of us, we look at money as an outcome instead of seeing it as an opportunity. When you look at it as an outcome, you get to define everybody that you meet depending on the size of your wallet, depending on the size of their wallet. So it becomes a numbers game. I was listening to something on the internet the other day, and this guy said that he can never marry a lady who makes 3 times the amount of money that he's making, because he doesn't want her to get all the attention. Can you imagine entering a room and probably you're a junior level executive in a certain company and your wife is a president, and she gets all the attention and people think that you're a driver? And he said he wouldn't want that. And so I sat down and I was thinking, well, what is his attitude about money? And if he marries this lady, if she has an attitude that makes her look at her boyfriend in some type of way, if they get married, then it's going to be a problem. But if you look at money as an opportunity to fulfill what God has designed you to do, then it doesn't matter how much you're making. It doesn't matter how much your mate is making, because all you'll be seeing is a unity of forces. By the way, you could be earning a lot of money, but you lack the ideas to develop that money. You marry someone else who is broke or who has a lesser job, a lower stream of income, but he has the ideas or she has the ideas. So when you combine all these forces together, you become a force to reckon with. But if both of you have a very a conflated or a bloated idea or perception about money, then it becomes a problem. If your partner really sees money as an outcome, it sees the lack of money as a way of defining them in being of a lesser status, then it will become a problem. So what is your perception about money? What is your understanding about money? I say this in the other video. Money answers all things. But it is the love of money that is the root of all evil. Meaning, if you do not allow yourself to master your money, then your money will master you. And woe unto you if you become a slave of money, because nothing else will come. Money will actually become an idol, and nothing else will matter. All your relationships are going to suffer because money has become your Baal, your Mammon, your God. Money can derail you. Money can kill you. Money can make you, if you have a sober understanding of why you want to make more money. And there's nothing wrong with having several streams of income. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But it needs to be tempered with some form of sobriety, some form of simplicity, some form of humility. So how much money do you have? How would you feel if your partner, especially the man, this goes to the man, how would you feel if your woman makes more money than you? And while this guy was saying that he wouldn't marry a lady who's making 3 times the amount of money that he's making, I wish I would have asked him this question. If you wouldn't marry a woman who's making 3 times the amount of money that you're making, let's say you marry a woman who has no job, or she's earning less than you, and then something happens at the workplace, she gets a promotion, and she's now earning 3-4 times as much as you're earning, as much as you were earning. Are you going to divorce her? What will happen? Let me know if you are that man, and let me know what you think about this in the comments below. God bless you, and have a successful week.